All right, everybody, my name is Dr. Greg Parsons, Jester Family Chiropractic. Today, we're going to be going over how you can massage those stubborn, tight back muscles, the upper back, that give us a lot of tension, maybe into the neck and stuff with this lacrosse ball. It's a great way to kind of relax those muscles, kind of feeling more to yourself. So let's get started. So a few things before we get started. We do not want to have this go across the spine or in some of the bony areas where the shoulder blade is. It won't feel so good when you're doing that. So we want it both sides of the spine, and I'm going to show you how to get into that shoulder blade area a little bit better and a little safer while we're doing this. So let's get started. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to angle yourself against the wall. There's a couple ways of doing this to place the ball. It may take a little bit of practice first before you really get going, getting used to it. But you can start with putting the ball here and gently letting the ball roll down. That's one way of doing it and getting into place. You can see how my feet are a little bit away from the wall. It's going to give me a little more pressure on that ball. And what you want to do is cross your arms at this point, like this, not like this. This is going to open up the shoulder blade area and get into those stubborn muscles a little bit better. And what you want to do is kind of roll and bend your knees till you find a spot that's kind of sore and tight. And you can either hold it there for about 10 to 30 seconds, and you can kind of roll side to side gently at first. And then once you start getting used to this, more like week 3 of doing it, you can put a little more pressure and get a little more into that muscle tissue. You can go up and down, and you'll start feeling yourself getting towards your spine. That's when you kind of want to stop and don't go across that area. So you'll probably be able to get up to, as you can see the video here, up to where my trap is. It's about as high as you're going to go, otherwise it's going to roll over your shoulder and you're going to have to keep resetting it. Now you're probably wondering, can I go down any further? Yes, you can. You just inch away from the wall a little bit, go down another spot. You're always going to go up to that main spot that you hit first time, but you're going to just do this. It's nice and slow. Find the spots that are kind of like right there, it's kind of hits you. You'll know when you're hitting it. Up and down, or you can just hold in that spot and let it kind of relax, and then move to the other spot too. Okay. Now to go over the shoulder blade, all you need to do is kind of come into the wall a little bit, roll over. Now you can see where the ball is in relation to the back of my shoulder blade. You'll feel it kind of go right over that bone and right into the muscle there. And what you can do is you can roll like this, go down, you can come all the way over to the back of the shoulder or the side of the shoulder, that's fine. We'll do another video on the whole shoulder. You can come down a little bit more if you want to. Get that other angle of the shoulder blade. Raise your arm up, kind of getting the side there too. No problem. Good. And you'll find some tight spots that don't feel so good. Those are the spots you really want to get into. Take your time with. Either hold it in place or move side to side and up and down just a little bit. Okay. And then you want to do it on the other side as well. I recommend you guys ice after you do this, especially if you're first starting out with this, because it is going to create a little bit of soreness, or it can. So the first couple weeks after you do some of the muscle work, definitely ice for about 20 minutes. You can take an hour off a couple times a day, no problem. I recommend twice a day starting this out with this, 2 minutes each side until you kind of get used to it and your body starts adapting to it. You can increase your time. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our videos because we have a lot of content coming out and you don't want to miss it. Thanks again.